Okay, let's do a video of this old beater. It's 20 years old today. 1998 Chevrolet Silverado Z71. Its nickname is Zed. And I got that from my subscribers. I bought it from a guy named Frank, so I call it Frank. But everything I get, I usually get, used, and I call it from the person I named it from. Like that little green tractor's named Graham. But anyway, let's have a look at the motor. Thanks a lot. Look at that greasy old thing. I don't think so. So I do wash the motor on this one, but the ECU, or whatever you want to call it, is a sealed unit on here, so I don't have too much problem with it. So yes, this truck is 20 years old, and I fix things that start going wrong hopefully before it breaks down. And the next thing that gets fixed on this truck is probably going to be a new rad, a new thermostat, new hoses, of course. Even these are the original hoses. Sorry, new hoses, and the two heater hoses down there. So I'm going to pretty much replace the cooling system on it, just because it's starting to get a buildup of accumulation in the tubes of the rad. So hopefully that's my next fix on it. So let's just back up here and we'll have a little closer look at my truck. We'll get backed up. So 1998 was the February 28th, 1998 was the day it was sold. Some of my subscribers call it Zed because they laugh at us Canadians when we call Z a Z. But it is a Z71. Four-wheel drive. Box is in good shape. Those are my homemade ramps. They have metal clamps at the other end, and I can push lawnmowers and snow blowers and whatever up into the truck. So in here, I've never opened this before. I have a lot of stuff, but it's not that deep. As you can see, my hand here, it's not that deep, so I can put stuff underneath like my ramps. I keep everything in here. Tie downs, propane tanks, duct tape. I even carry some welding rods with a number 10 welding mask that doesn't cover your face. You have to watch about getting a sunburn or a burn. But you can put 3 batteries together and make an emergency weld if you're out camping or something like that. Trailer balls. I've got trailer hitch down in there. I don't know. Ha! You can't see much, can you? Anyway, there's a single ball trailer hitch in there that'll take several different sizes, right? Now back to the truck. Of course, I washed it, and it's been dripping on the floor a little bit. Inside, it's the extended cab with the smaller side door. It's not a crew cab or whatever you want to call that. Leather interior. It's starting to show its age, but it's okay. got good tires on it. They've only got about 5,000 kilometers, which would be 3,000 miles on them. And I mentioned last year that it has new brakes, shocks. It was starting to not handle on the highway that well, so I put new shocks on it. Steering was good, I had that checked. Now down the dark side.
The dark side.
Well, you can see pretty good. And I mentioned this before, I had this panel replaced. And then on this side, under the tray, I keep booster cables. It's dark. A little toolbox, tire changing X. I've got a jackal in here somewhere too. A little compressor. Too dark. Let's go back to the light. Look. It's got a couple of dings in it. There's one in the back. It's an emblem on the trailer hitch. You know those, you can insert the Chev or Ford emblem in the trailer hitch or whatever. I bent that just last week. So there is my 1998 Silverado Z71 or Z71. Its nickname is Zed. And I bought it when it was 3 years old from a guy named Frank. And it only had 20,000 kilometers on it, or 15,000 miles, approximately, right? So I've had it for 17 years. And sometimes I think about selling it. And then I look at what it would cost to fix it up. Let's say it costs $1,000 or $1,500 even to fix something up. That's only 3 payments. So there's my baby. Oh yeah, I don't mean maybe. (1998) Chev Silverado Z71 Z71. Thanks for watching this one, tubes.